Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of our daily article. Today we're going to be reading an article called Achoo, which is about sneezing, and I thought that this would be an appropriate topic given the fact that everyone doesn't want to be sneezing and coughing right now, and if they are, they want to make sure that they're covering their sneeze or cough with the inside of their arm, right? So they don't get germs on their hands and have to wash them all the time. All right, so I've attached the article. You guys can follow along while I read out loud. And after we read, we'll discuss some of the most important things that we learned from the article. Okay? So let's get started. Achoo by Cynthia Sherwood. Oh, I just noticed that this article is by the same author as the article we just read about skunks. Interesting. Okay. Achoo. We all sneeze sometimes. Sneezing is a reflex that your body does automatically. That means you cannot make yourself sneeze or stop one once it has started. When you sneeze, your body is trying to get rid of bad things in your nose, such as bacteria. You have extra germs when you have a cold, so you sneeze a lot more. Oh, so sneezing is my body helping me try to get rid of bacteria or bad germs that are in my nose. So when I'm sick, obviously there's going to be more germs and bacteria in my body, so that's the reason why I'm sneezing more. Makes sense. You might also sneeze when you smell pepper. So if you smell something spicy that might irritate your nose, that can also make you sneeze. Inside your nose, there are hundreds of tiny hairs. These hairs filter the air you breathe. Sometimes dust and pollen is what comes from flowers, find their way through these hairs and bother your nasal passages. These nerves in the lining of your nose tell your brain that something is invading your body. Oh, wow. So the dust and things like that can get into your nose. So these hairs protect your nose and it helps filter through and keep bad things out from going into your body. Your brain, lungs, nose, mouth, and the muscles of your upper body work together to blow away the invaders with a sneeze. When you sneeze, germs from your nose get blown into the air. Using a tissue or sneezing into your sleeve, like I just showed you guys, captures most of these germs. It's very important to wash your hands after you sneeze into them, especially during cold and flu season. So like I said, if you're sneezing or covering your cough with your hand, you want to make sure that you wash your hands so that you don't spread your germs when you're touching things or touching somebody else. Okay, so from this paragraph, we learned that there's different parts of our body that work together to help us sneeze. So our brain, lungs, nose, mouth, and the muscles from our upper body are all working together to help our body sneeze. Do you ever sneeze when you walk into bright sunlight? Not me. About 25% of people experience this phenomenon. So that means that if there's 4 people, 1 out of every 4 people sneezes when they step into bright sunlight. Maybe some of us in the classroom do that. Scientists believe that the brain gets confused when signals from the optic nerve trigger the sneezing reflex in direct sunlight. So your body gets confused and it might get tricked into sneezing. This usually runs in families. So that means that if maybe your mom or your dad or your brother or sister, your grandparents sneeze in bright sunlight, you might too. If someone nearby sneezes, remember to tell them Gesundheit. Can you guys say that? Gesundheit. Gesundheit. That is a funny looking word which is pronounced Gesundheit. It is the German word that wishes someone good health after sneezing. So instead of saying bless you or I forgot the Spanish word for it, but instead of saying bless you, you could say Gesundheit. That's the way to say it in German. Okay, so what did we learn from this article? What's the reason that we sneeze? We learned that sneezing is our body getting rid of germs, right? So it's actually our body helping us. So it's our body getting rid of germs. What else do we have to protect us that's in our nose? We have nose hairs, right? And the nose hairs filter out certain bacteria, so that helps our body. What else? Oh, we know that our different parts of our body work together to help us sneeze. So it was our brain. I'm just going to do the letters. Brain, lungs, nose, mouth, and upper body muscles. All of those work together to help your body sneeze. Then we also learned about the people who sneeze from sunlight, right? They sneeze from sunlight, and that happens to about 25% of people. So that means 1 in 4 people, their body will get tricked into sneezing when it gets into bright sunlight. All right, so I'd like all of you guys to reread the article, and then you are going to answer the questions that are attached to this lesson. All right, good job, guys.